International Community Church is a church located in Apex, North Carolina. Almost every year since 2018, we have traveled to the Nyanza province area of Kenya to train young adults in the basic use of computers. The typical student is one who was not able to study beyond high school due to financial reasons. Many have never used a computer before. We teach them starting from basics such as the use of the trackpad, mouse, application management, and editing, to the skills that they need for everyday work, such as working with complex documents and spreadsheets. By the end of the course, the student becomes comfortable enough to be able to use the computer for most office work. The curriculum consists of pre-recorded videos followed by in-class explanations and practice exercises. The material was designed and improved by volunteers from the church. Church and local volunteers also assist students during the exercise sessions. The church has trained close to 1,800 students during this period. The skills that the students acquire has enabled these children to find better jobs, including remote work opportunities. Over 100 students who participate in the training are currently employed by a software company that has an office in Kisumu, Kenya. The typical day starts at 6:30 in the morning and continues to about 6:30 in the evening with breaks for lunch and a snack. The church provides breakfast, lunch, and snacks during the training. The church also pays for accommodation for students who are not from the Kisumu area at the local YMCA. We operate on a boot camp model and ensure that every minute in the classroom counts. We start the morning and afternoon sessions with a short devotion by the pastor of International Community Church, Reverend Joseph J. Sidasan. The devotion stressed the importance of the mission verses, Jeremiah 29:11 and Philippians 4:13, assuring students of God's plan and purpose in each of their lives. The students also sing a song or two before the morning and afternoon sessions. Preparation for the training starts months before the actual training. Once the dates are finalized, ICC coordinates with several local pastors and others to spread the word about the training. Local pastors help with the outreach and help find students who stand to benefit from the training. Pastor Janet of Risen Christ International Church traveled to several locations during the weeks before the training. Once the team from ICC was on the ground, we traveled to locations such as Bondo, Kisii, and Vihiga to meet students. We had students from Siaya, Kisumu, Homa Bay, Migori, Kisii, Nyamira, Vihiga, and Busia areas this time. We had a total of 993 students across 6 batches this year. Each student admitted to the training is given information and a reporting date. The students that we train are extremely bright and are able to readily pick up the material. Here are interviews we recorded with a few students. So Wesley, tell me about yourself. When did you finish Form 4?
I finished Form 4 last year, 2022.
Okay. Are you going to go to university?
I'm still not having the plans of going because the fee, yeah.
Okay, fee. Okay, if you had money, what would you want to study?
In the university, if I had money, I could study computer science.
So Beryl, when did you finish Form 4?
I finished my Form 4 2017.
2017.
Right.
What was your grade in Form 4?
I got a B+.
Okay, that's a good grade. Did you get to go to university?
Yes, I did, but lack of school fees, I didn't manage to go to the university.
You were not able to go because of school fees?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you had been able to go, what would you like to study? What would you have liked to study?
I would like to study procurement or hospitality.
Okay, hospitality or procurement.
Yes.
Okay. So what did you end up doing then?
Okay, after that, I started a small business of selling chips along the road.
I finished my Form 4 in 2019.
2019?
Yes.
What was your grade?
My grade was a B+.
A B+. That's a great grade. So did you go to university after that?
I didn't manage to go to the university because of lack of school fees.
Lack of school fees?
Yes.
If you had the opportunity to go to university, what would you have studied?
I could have studied business and procurement.
Okay, business and procurement. Okay.
Yes.
So what have you been doing for the last 4 years?
For the last 4 years, I've been helping Mom in managing her business because she does a small-scale business of selling cereals.
Okay. Okay, great. So, what was the one thing that was most interesting for you during this ICC computer training? The one thing that you liked the most?
The one thing that I like the most, like there's oneness and unity here. And one thing is like they start with God and they finish with God.
Okay. So that's great. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
My name is Nabila Salma,
So, Nabila, when did you finish Form 4?
2018.
2018.
Yes.
And then you told me you enrolled in university.
I was enrolled in university for a semester or two, but
Okay.
I wasn't able to finish it due to lack of funds. So I deferred it indefinitely.
Okay. What was the specialization that you went to university for a white?
Special needs education.
Special needs education. Okay. And then after you deferred, what have you been doing since then?
I've done hospitality for a while, but I majorly did sales and marketing.
I'm called Nelly Adambo.
Okay. So, when did you finish Form 4?
I finished Form 4 2017.
Okay. And since then, you said you were working on a milk business for a while?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, how did you find out about this training?
I was connected by a friend.
Okay.
Yes.
So, did you have previous computer experience?
Not really, it's my first time.
Okay. So, what did you learn?
Okay, I learned so many things, like the spreadsheet, how to work, to do with that, how to even type. I've come to realize that I could type things on computer, which at first I didn't know. So when the things concerning table, I can make tables when you are writing something on a computer. And I've really learned a lot.
We also had the opportunity to catch up with a few students from previous batches. They described what they're working on now.
Currently, I'm an automation engineer.
The script is in C Sharp or is it in JavaScript?
It is in C#.
C Sharp. So you had to learn C Sharp also.
Yes, I had to learn.
Okay, cool. So how was that experience?
The experience was good to be able to gain knowledge on some things that I didn't have any previous knowledge on.
I'm working on automation as per now. When I joined, I was working on manual testing.
I'm working on search engine optimization SEO department. Yeah, in that group we do a lot of things anyway.
As a content producer.
Okay, so you write articles?
Yes.
Okay, so you research them and then you write articles.
Yes.
I'm writing blogs and resource centers.
Okay. So name one recent blog article that you wrote.
One recent article that I wrote a learning center on knowledge base.
For each batch, we host a graduation ceremony at the end. Considering that many of these students have never been to university, the occasion is one of enjoyment and celebration for all involved. Each student receives a printed certificate that documents their achievement. This year, we had the governor of Kisumu, the Honorable Professor Peter Anyang Nyongo, visit the training and encourage the students. We are grateful to God for His providence during this mission. If you would like to participate in a future mission, please contact us.